Hello and welcome back to a new vlog. So we are in a completely different port today. We're in Palme after a sea day, and yeah, we're going to get off the ship and have a little bit of an explore. We've already had breakfast at the buffet, so all stocked up and ready to go. So this is a bit different. This is the black sand beach. And there's our ship over there, so we've walked a fair bit. So it's not black because of dirt or neglect, but because it's a volcanic island and the sand is made up of finely ground up lava rocks.
Hi vlog, I don't think I've been in the vlog yet. I think Martin's been chatting to you all, but we're here in La Palma, having a little walk. So this beach stretches out all across the town here. Got some people playing volleyball. I've never ever seen black sand before.
No? I like all the different coloured buildings. Red, blue, white, so many. So we've stopped off for a quick coffee, and I was just reading that these wooden balconies, which you'll see mainly in like photos of Santa Cruz de la Palma, are the best preserved wooden balconies in the Canary Islands. I love this building with the yellow kind of, is it yellow or orange, but then purple around all the frames. I think it's a hairdresser's. These fronts just look like they're out of a film, like they're these facades. I love the brickwork on this one. Speaking of movie sets, what's E.T. doing here? Oh, Santa Cruz. It's like a comic book shop. It's got pop vinyl figures and stuff.
It's huge ones.
Oh, yeah, pop vinyl figures have got so huge now.
Yeah. But have you ever seen ones that size?
Yeah, they're crazy. If you're looking for this shop, it's called Dante Creations, I think. T-shirts, pop vinyl figures, bags. Gotta get a Doctor Who reference in, because it's me. This blue's reminded me very much of the TARDIS. Wow, look at this. Oh, it's a naval museum. But it's got this ship on top. Yeah, there's a couple of museums, I think, that you can go to. €4.50. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's reminding me of I worked for a time on the Golden Hind in London, which was a docked old-fashioned ship. I used to give tours and stuff. The Naval Museum is located inside the Barco de la Virgin, a boat in the Plaza de la Alameda in Santa Cruz. It's an exact replica of a caravel made in 1940 for the descent of the Virgin procession during the local festivities called the Fiesta Lustralis. One of the most outstanding museums in La Palma. This is the Church of El Salvador. Must be under some sort of reconstruction. On this side, so opposite the church, this is the town hall. So this statue is in tribute of Felix Francisco Casanova, a poet who had such a quick career from the age of 15 to 19, but died when he was 19 years of age. And there's conflicting reports about the manner of it. But yeah, fascinating. I'll have to read up some more. I was just reading some more about him. It's fascinating. Won the Perez Armas novel contest with Farache's Gift. He wrote the novel in 44 days.
I think we've wandered through most of the port, but we've come back to where the ship is, but we're going to head on a little bit further and see what's around there. There are some steps leading up to somewhere, we're not quite sure, but we might give them a go. So we just walked up some steps at the side here. Little view, mostly the car park and the port.
See the ship over there.
Yeah, you can just see the ship behind there, and then in front of it's a little marina. So we've come across this chapel of Saint Telmo.
Stands on top of the cliffs like a watchtower, visible from the port as a protector of sailors.
So a cute little area here. I love the white contrasting with the sea. And then you get a little bit of a view here of, I like them.
Oh yeah, there's the other entrance.
Oh yeah,
Got 2
here you are.
entrances.
Very pretty. This house is stunning with the palm tree and the flowers outside. And then we found these steps, hoping they lead back down to the main town, we hope. Martin's doing jazz hands down. You know, like a crab.
Huzzah! Yes, it has led us back.
I love that when you look down these streets, right at the end, there's just this huge mountain. So picturesque. We're gonna head back, walk along the sea for a little bit, and then probably head back to the ship, grab some lunch on board, and then there's a quiz that Martin is eyeing up.
It's a
Is it
music quiz.
musicals or just music?
I think it's music, but it's up on the pool deck, so we can grab some lunch and do
He
that.
fancies his luck at that one.
So we're back on board. We've come up to the coral pool deck, and we are ready for our quiz. So we're going to do the music quiz. 20 songs, name and artist for each. Oh dear. Pitiful, 11 out of 40. A little while later, I actually went, so we dipped in the pool.
Oh yeah, we did.
And then I went to play the individual quiz in Brody's. So that's where like you can't confer with teammates or anything like that. You just do it on your own. So it was myself, Nikki and David. We had a little game between us as well.
Like, no copying.
Who was going to get the highest score? I came third. They were too good for me. Nikki came second. David came first. But if you'd...
But did someone else beat Dad?
Yeah.
Overall, yeah.
Because I got 10, Nikki got 13, your dad got 15. The winner was 19. If you'd compiled all of our scores together, we would have got 19.
We would have won.
Yeah.
Well.
But we've had to actually turn back to
Yeah, you can see it now, actually.
La Palma for a medical emergency. So we're really hoping that the person is all right. This actually used to happen when we used to work on the ships. You know?
We were about an hour and a half away, and I think it's taken us about 50 minutes to get back. And then we're just waiting to see what happens. They're going to update us once they know what's going on, but hopefully the person's all right. Obviously that's the most important thing.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. So we're dressed, we're ready for the evening, so we think we're going to head up. Yeah, we've got green, green and green. We think we're going to head up to Manhattan.
Izzy Pierce Hyam, the Siren of the Seas.
They were actually on the other day, and it was like manic busy for Paloma Faith tribute.
Yeah.
But now it's like a completely different thing, doing it as ourselves.
And here we are, together. Minds hypervent in bedrooms above. Composing their songs of love.
lovely dinner at the Oriental restaurant, and now we're here at the Playhouse Theatre about to watch Centre Stage, which is the Headliners Theatre Company doing their musical show. So I'm excited for this.
Morning! So we are today supposed to be in Fuerteventura, but we're still sailing at the moment because obviously there was that medical emergency last night and there's been no announcement yet, so we're still not sure totally what's happening. We'll keep you posted. But we came back to the cabin and we watched Heathers, the musical, which I've never seen before, and it was a recording of it from like a theatre. Which theatre was it?
The Other Palace.
The Other Palace. So we watched a bit of that, but we didn't get to the end. So no. I've been enjoying it though. Hopefully we'll get to watch the rest of it.
I've spiced it up this morning and I've gone for some American pancakes with maple syrup. Are we ready? Oh yeah.
We've got granola and fruit salad. We got some toast. So poached egg on toast. Avocado on toast. That's been your staple.
It has. I do like it.
So I just realised I hadn't updated you as to what's happened with the situation of getting into the port. So while we were having breakfast, the captain came on and said he's tried his hardest, but just couldn't get to the next port at the time that he said we'd get there. So like, I think it was meant to be 8 o'clock in the morning, or 9. But he can get us there for around midday, so there's just a little bit of a delay. But what that allowed us to do was to go around some of the decks on the ship and start recording our ship tour to go out on the channel in the future. But yeah, it was really good exploring the different decks and trying to really embed it in our heads a bit more. It's caused us a bit of confusion, the layout of this particular ship, but sort of going through the different decks helped a little bit. So just having a cup of tea. Helena's out sunbathing on the balcony because the sun's on our side. And yeah, just going to wait now till we get into port. I've been reading more of my Doctor Who short stories. It's been really good because there's not only short stories about the different doctors, but there's also short stories involving the villains as well. And we can start to see land.
I think that must be it.
Fuerteventura.
It's very mountainous.
So I think once we get there, I think the plan is to try and locate a beach. Also, when we came in, I flipped open my laptop to try and like import some footage, and I was like, it's not charging, and I've got it plugged in, and I was like, oh no, the cable's damaged or something. But turns out we just hadn't put the card in for the electric to work. The reason being, so I don't know if we've actually spoken about this. So at the front here, you've got this reader, so you put your card in and it makes the electric and everything work. But there's also like, when that's not in and like they've been to tidy your room, there's also something else that goes in there. So it's this. So this is what you can insert in your door when you go out of your cabin. But normally when it's not in there, it's in there making stuff work. So you need to remember when you've taken that out to put your card in. And then yeah, this says, I'm resting, do not disturb. And then it also says, please make up my cabin. And we also received this yesterday. So last night we got our charter flight check-in envelope. So in here it's got the tags that we need to attach to our luggage. Also got information regarding like where we need to meet and at what time for our departure on Saturday. So yeah, well, at least we've got all the information so we know, we're clued in as to what's going to happen. But yeah, I can't believe it's ending soon. It's gone so quick. So I don't know if we mentioned it on this cruise, but we mentioned it on Iona because they've got the same thing. It's the My Holiday web browser. It's like an account that you can access even when you've got airplane mode on. And it allows you to sort of see different information. You can check about dining, shore experiences. You can check your onboard account, how much you've spent. Spa, drinks, holiday essentials, like you find a map on there and stuff, internet packages. So yeah, it's really useful, so make sure you utilize this when you're on board. So it says here how you access, switch your smartphone to airplane mode, and then you connect to their cruise Wi-Fi, and then it'll bring up the browser. So this is where we're going. Captain's just been on the announcement, just saying he's waiting. There's a few other ships been going in, so we've just got to wait our turn.
I've just packed up my bag, ready to go when we arrive. I think we're still being held.
Well, we're moving.
Let's have a look. Oh, we are moving a bit.
I think that's the pilot.
Oh, we've
there.
got a bit closer actually.
Is that the pilot?
I think that is. So I think we'll be heading in within the next 5-10 minutes.
See the bridge from here.
Yeah, my parents are going to pop over to watch the dock from our balcony because we've got quite a good view. So we'll film that for you.
The pilot comes on board and like helps the ship in because they know it well. So I think the person's jumped on and then they've taken the boat a bit away. Did anyone ever play Micro Machines? This boat's reminded me of a Micro Machines boat. So it looks like we are docked. So we're next to the Aida Cosma. The beach is actually, I think it's a little bit further than we thought. I think if we were in that berth, we'd be a lot nearer because it's just beyond that. So we think we're going to have to walk down there and then all the way around. But yeah, it looked like a nice beach. So the captain just came on, next 5 to 10 minutes. Should be able to let people off. So it's Puerto del Rosario in Fuerteventura. So we're off the ship and off on a wander. David spotted these fish. So yeah, we think that the beach is over yonder. But we're gonna go for a stroll. So we got a statue here, seated near the pigeons in the square that so many times he depicted. Suzu Machin. Sorry if I said that wrong. Got a market. We've come up a bit to the city centre section. I was just reading that the town of Puerto del Rosario advertises itself as the city of sculptures. Over 150 sculptures are scattered around the town. Most of them are abstract. The market's quite big. Goes all the way down here. These look like giant M&Ms. Or giant Skittles. Here's another one of these sculptures. I'm going to try and... well, I can't find them all because not going round the whole of the area. But I'll try and spot as many as I can.
So we've stopped for some drinks. I've just gone for a classic Coca-Cola. Mum's got a coffee. And then Dad has gone for an Aperol. Living that island life. And then we have a guitarist and singer. He's just behind those people there. But it is very, very hot today.
So we've had our drinks and now we're heading down to the beach. Another abstract sculpture. We found the beach. Spotted another thing on my sculpture trail. So that actually belongs, that's a skeleton of a young whale that was washed up and sadly died on the beach. So they preserved it and I've put it there. About to set foot on the beach. There we go.
I haven't felt the sand in my toes for ages.
We're on sand. We found the beach.
Right, Mum's just by that rock.
I can feel it. Holy moly, I don't think I could do it.
Go on, you can do it, you can do it! 2, 1! Honestly, it sounds like we're overreacting, but it's so much colder than it looks. You can do it! Isn't it, after 5 minutes, so much better.
5 minutes.
Is it getting better? No, it is. You're lying. I love salt water. I just feel so much healthier after being in salt water.
What?
I went to lay on your shoulder.
No, don't drag me under. You trying to touch the floor?
I can't. Ready? Refreshing? Refreshing?
Heading back to the ship, and I think just in time it started raining.
So we've just come back to the room, had a quick shower, got all the sand off. That was so nice though. I really loved having a swim in the sea. It was freezing, but once you sort of got used to it, it was just really refreshing, really lovely. And the sun's come back out, but it did rain just as we left, so we timed it quite well. We're gonna head up, get some food, and then I think they have like a party on the deck, so we might pop in and have a look at that as well. So quite a lot of time has passed since, I can't even remember the last thing I vlogged properly, but we have had an eventful 24 hours. Our last day has not gone to plan, unfortunately. So today we docked in Tenerife and our plan was to go to Siam Park for the day. And unfortunately yesterday Martin fell ill and was very, very sick for pretty much the whole afternoon and then the whole night, and still is recovering now. He's next to me now. He's starting to feel brighter, so that's good. But yeah, it was not good at all. Also, it just so happened that the ship was so rocky last night, which did not help things. And yeah, it was not good. We're not entirely sure what's caused it. Touch wood, I'm feeling okay at the moment, but touch wood. But yeah, we're not entirely sure whether it's food related or if it's a bug. The ship has sent us like a questionnaire to fill out in case it is food related.
Yeah.
And
we spoke to the nurse and she was quite helpful.
We spoke to the nurse over the phone and they checked up on you today, didn't they?
I think they're going to ring back later on.
Yeah, but it's been a rough 24 hours and he's still recovering. Of course, we fly home tomorrow as well, so yeah, it has been a really tough last day. Not the last day that we wanted. So I stayed in with Martin all of yesterday and all of yesterday afternoon and evening. Today I very quickly ventured out to Tenerife, to just the port, Santa Cruz port, and I filmed a few montagey bits, so I'll insert them now. Yeah, that was the port. port, and it was really nice to just like have a little walk around and get a little bit of sun. Now I'm back and I have packed ready for flying home tomorrow, but I'm just about to go down for our last meal at the Oriental restaurant, going down with my mum, dad and brother. Sadly Martin still has to quarantine, so he won't be joining us, but yeah, we hope to have an extra vlog out for this holiday, but this is going to be the last vlog, because yeah, for obvious reasons.
We will get to Siam Park.
Yeah, so we were chatting and we were like, we need to go to Siam Park, and what we'll probably do in the future is stay in the south side of the island on land and yeah, explore Siam Park. So let us know any hotels near Siam Park if you've been, any recommendations, because we would love to go. And it was a little bit tricky anyway from the ship, because it was about an hour bus drive away, so yeah, it wasn't meant to be. But I hope you've enjoyed the vlogs. We've definitely enjoyed the cruise up until the last day. Yeah. We loved the ports that we visited, so yeah, if I get any clips from tonight I will insert them now. Happy birthday, Dad.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Happy birthday. We're having cake as well.
So it is now the next day. It is our last day. We're heading home today. Martin's here.
Hello.
Feeling a little bit brighter.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm very achy. But yeah, I'm much over the worst.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
It
but
was.
yeah, I'm feeling good now. And yeah, it's been overall a really good trip.
Yeah, it's been really nice. Obviously not how we wanted it to end, but I really enjoyed all the port days leading up to the last day. And yeah, the ship's been lovely. It's been really nice to spend time with family.
Good that they had a nice selection of movies.
Oh yeah.
I watched a lot yesterday.
All your favourites.
Everyone was a biopic as well.
So I think that is it. We're going to leave this vlog series here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments if you've been on this ship or if you're planning to go on it. And also check out our P&O Iona vlogs as well. They're on the channel. But thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, if you like this one, hit the like button and also subscribe.
Bye.
Toodle Pipski.